Grant Circus Lights returns to 1,000 after having been over 1450, and obviously there's been a bit of a starting stall issue.
Yeah, look, we had to take him back twice now and pass him. He comes out of the gates like a rocket when we take him there. But then on the day, he seems to don't want to jump. So if he jumps, I think he's a huge runner. It's hard to tell punters to have a bet on a horse that might not jump. So yeah, if you want to take a chance, I mean, he's going to be a big price. I think he's a big runner if he jumps. I think the 1,000 is what he actually wants. His whole family were sprinters. He just showed in the beginning he looked like he went a little bit further, but his work now showing speed. And I think he's a lot sounder than he's been in a long time. So maybe that'll help.
Okay, then in the ether, if ever there's a horse that's running on Tuesday that's popping out of its skin and ready to win, it's got to be this one.
You know, Andrew, unfortunately, it's one of these apprentice races where they do the draws. And she's drawn the only guy that doesn't get a claim, which doesn't mean I don't think he's good enough to ride the horse, but it's going to be hard to give 4 kilos to some of the other horses in the race that have met her before, and the form's pretty close. And we've drawn 10 around the turn. I'll be very happy with the place, but I can't see her getting, winning with that weight disadvantage.
Now, I suppose the flip side is that the reason that the apprentice hasn't got the claim is because he's proven himself worthy of riding without a claim.
Yeah, in saying that, you've got our 2.5 claimers and that Donald and them, who, they're not far behind him, and that 2.5 kilos is going to find us out, I think, as they are on the fancied horses too.
Okay, well, having taken that information on board, the same may well be the case with Rattlebag in the last.
Yeah, exactly. I think if Rattlebag had got a 2-claimer instead of Funky Town, or Funky Music, sorry, he's got 2.5 claimer. I think it's going to be very hard to beat him. The rest of the field are all claiming also. Paul Peters' horse has got a 4-claimer on, and he wasn't far behind us last time. So, you've got to be realistic. I don't think she ran to her form last time. So in saying that, she's got a chance, and it's not a big field. So, she's a very tough filly. She'll run a great race, but I don't know if she can beat them at the weights.